In the Godfather movie, he never did any of the work. His concierge would get involved and do this and that, and who got blackmailed? Like I still think, I bet 365 accounts just begging me to cash out with him, and I'm not doing it.
Andrew Godfrey
Look at him.
is here.
Look at him. He's just.
He resisted the urge to wear a Lakers jersey,
Yep.
so that
He's a big Lakers fan.
You asked me, did he know what was happening? Of course he knew. Of course he knew.
Yeah.
The LA Lakers are about to be
No, they're not.
18-time
No, they're
NBA
not.
champions this year.
stop.
Mark my words.
I do.
Okay.
Going on at Hoop Life.
February camps, baby.
Yep. What's going on there?
February camp is probably the biggest up-and-comer. That's going to be good. It is bloody cold out and not fun.
True.
So let's get in the gym and put the work in.
Do you have any?
Luka Doncic is an LA Laker. I don't know if they're going to edit what I'm about to say out, but probably. What the hell?
Can you say that one more time for me?
Luka Doncic is an LA Laker. What the hell?
This is the best piece of news I've ever heard. Look how happy
Ever?
my man is here. Look how happy he is.
I just can't believe that you're allowed on the air when you're about 3 sheets to the wind, but that's me.
Welcome to this week's episode of Locker Talk right here on Access Now. I'm Pete Pasco. He is Mitchell Blair.
How are you?
Glad to be back.
Yeah, you weren't around.
Yeah, no.
Flu bug got you.
Yeah.
That's all right. Good
Yeah.
that you're healthy and you didn't pass it on.
Better to err on the side of caution, as they say.
Do we want to continue with
We should
our
probably
first
just
guest?
introduce him and let him go.
Yeah, we could probably just take a run out
Yep,
and
and then
we'll get something.
8-9 minutes later, we'll check in, see
Yeah.
how he's doing.
He's a big Lakers fan.
A little bit. Yep. He is also the CEO of Hoop Life Basketball Training in Regina. Hopefully we can touch on that fine institution.
Hopefully.
But first and foremost, it's the NBA trade deadline this week. The Lakers
did
and
we say who he
Mavs.
was? You just said he was the CEO.
No, I'll get there.
Okay, all
The
right.
Lakers and
Just
Mavs
making sure.
swung a little bit of a trade. You may have heard of it. It's somewhat significant. Andrew
Look
Godfrey
at him. He's
is
just.
here.
Look at him. He's just.
He resisted the urge to wear a Lakers jersey,
Yep.
so that's something, I guess. Okay, Luka Doncic is an LA Laker. I don't know if they're going to edit what I'm about to say out, but probably. What the hell?
Can you say that one more time for me?
Luka Doncic is an LA Laker. What the hell?
This is the best piece of news I've ever heard. Look how happy
Ever?
my man is here. Look how happy he is.
I just can't believe that you're allowed on the air when you're about 3 sheets to the wind, but that's me.
The LA Lakers will be the 2025 NBA champions.
Oh.
And
They don't have anyone in the paint.
we're going to add a couple bigs. Trade deadline's not for a while.
Okay.
This is the greatest piece of news. The first thing I thought was there's got to be someone that blackmailed Dallas to do this.
Right.
Because it doesn't make any sense.
Nope.
No, not a lot.
The reasons they're giving was, well, he was a little out of shape. We all are. So what?
Whereas the guy they're getting, Anthony Davis, hasn't played a full season in what, ever?
Bingo.
Yeah.
Bingo. So the whole thing doesn't make sense.
So because this trade came down like late Saturday night.
Yeah.
The Lakers played the Knicks. LeBron was interviewed on ABC, ESPN. We all went to bed, unless you stayed up to watch the Canucks play after the Leafs beat the Oilers. We won't get into that.
We could.
Yeah, we could, but we won't.
I think we should.
So you go to bed, you wake up Sunday morning, and you see that. What goes through your mind?
Well, no, I heard Saturday night.
Oh, you did?
My
Okay.
phone started going crazy, and I got a bunch of texts. Did you see the trade? And that's how I found out. And yeah, I first thought, like, who got blackmailed? Like, and I still think, I don't believe anything Dallas is saying. Because what was the reasons? They said he's potentially injury prone. He's out of shape.
Yeah.
He has never really been injury prone. He's always been a pretty decent player when you consider this new age of NBA superstar.
Yep.
What else did they say? They didn't want to pay the supermax. That is BS. Every team would line up and be glad to pay the supermax because if you have Luka Magic on your team, your ratings are going to be up, your sales are going to be up.
Yep.
You'll make. People would be glad to
He's
pay that
25.
supermax.
He hasn't even hit his prime
No,
yet.
they did a study a few years ago on like what a superstar, the revenue a superstar brings to a team in terms of eyeballs and ticket sales and everything, and it's pretty insane. And Luka is the superstar. I mean, he's top 2-3 in the league. So why the trade happened, I have no idea. But I'm loving it because the LA Lakers are about to be 18-time NBA champions this year.
Stop.
Mark my words.
I do want to ask you this.
If Bronny gets a ring, I quit watching basketball forever.
I pretty much already have, but that's another story. LeBron James has been known to get his way a time or two.
Sure.
Okay?
His favorite movies are The Godfather, the whole
Yes.
thing.
LeBron James said that he knew nothing about this. Okay? LeBron James also came out and said, right after this trade was made, yeah, okay, that talk about trading me, don't worry about it because I'm staying here. Do you think LeBron James, even though he says he had nothing to do with this, he knew nothing about it, do you think he went to the Lakers and said, if we don't get an impact guy, whether it be Doncic or someone else, you can trade me to Golden State or whatever?
I don't think he did anything. I think that he's been in the game long enough. But did he not know this was happening? No one
seems
thinks
unlikely.
that. Plausible deniability. I can neither confirm nor deny that we had any involvement. Isn't that the line from from all these central intelligence agencies all around the world? This is what they say, and that's him. Right now, if you ask me, did he know what was happening? Of course he knew. Of course he knew.
Yeah.
He runs the league.
Yep.
There's no way. But, I mean, did he have the conversation? Of course not. In the Godfather movie, he never did any of the work. His concierge would get involved and do this and that. And LeBron's made it very clear that's his favorite movie. So, yes, I'm sure there was elements of that were involved. But I don't even know if it almost impacts LeBron less than, like, the Lakers franchise overall. Because the Lakers franchise are the real winners in this whole thing. They got a 25-year-old superstar that they can hang out with the next 15 years.
Right, and along with another guy who's still one of the top players in the NBA who is on the back nine. So now you can go from, in the Lakers tradition, from Kareem to Shaq to Kobe to LeBron
To Luka. Yeah. Yeah.
So.
What do you think if you're Luka, though? Like, I heard he cried when he found out, which I can't really blame the dude, I guess, but...
I know.
Especially the stuff Dallas is saying about him. Out of shape, blah, blah, blah. Well, yeah, he's always been a little lumpy, but he's also getting you 26 points a game.
Yeah, he's been like that, averaging 30. What do you think if you're him? I mean, you can't think... your mind almost goes to, this is the moment you just prove everyone wrong and go win a couple championships, right? Like, I mean, is that not, as a competitor, is that not where everyone's mind would go? Like, you know? Unless there's some deeper things going on, but... I mean, to trade him makes no sense.
Yeah,
that's like the Spurs trading Wemby right now. Like, it would,
well, like they said, it would be like trading, you know, in an NFL terms, it would be like trading Josh Allen in a first for Matthew Stafford.
Right.
In the NHL, they said it would be like trading Quinn Hughes for an older defenseman that's still for Erik Karlsson was who they said. It was sort of like, okay. Like,
yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
I still think Dallas will be good if Anthony Davis is healthy.
Yeah.
Because they're still, like, not a bad team, but they're not going to win. This didn't set them up for years. There was a few things I heard about Dallas maybe wanting to, like, tank the team and then move to Vegas. Did you guys hear anything about that?
Yes, I heard about that
yeah,
today,
I mean, but that's still, I don't understand why you'd want to do that.
We could talk so much more NBA, and we probably will before this segment's done, but we should ask you about what's going on at Hoop Life.
February camps, baby.
Yep. What's going on there?
February camp is probably the biggest up-and-comer. That's going to be good. It is bloody cold out and not fun.
True.
So let's get in the gym and put the work in.
Do you have any updates as to your next Hoop Life shop?
I don't have any. I have no plausible deniability. We've learned from LeBron James, and so I have no further.
Yet?
I have no
All
further
right.
updates.
I know you said you might have an update for us.
This spring. This spring, I hope. This spring, I hope to have.
Cool.
have
Looking
some
forward to
news.
that.
All right.
They're almost they're not almost an afterthought. They are an afterthought when it comes to the NBA. But what do you expect from the Raptors? They going to buy? They going to sell? Like,
What are they doing winning 4 of the last 5?
they're not good, but they're playing good Team D, which is surprising.
I know. It's a really, I don't know. It's a tough spot. It's really tough because we built
Basically,
up.
if
and
your
we,
name's not Scotty Barnes or Emmanuel Quickly, you probably
Yeah, I don't-
should expect a phone call.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'm on the hamster wheel with the Raptors because it's just kind of like the same thing. I mean, we have to draft really well and build the talent up like we did with DeRozan, right? And I mean, Kyle Lowry was never that guy until he got to Toronto. Remember, he was in Memphis before, and it was
Yep.
kind of.
He was
kind of
another
a-
guy that the knock on him was he was out of shape.
Right, yeah. And look what happened. So I don't know. My move with the Raptors is, I mean, I would rather we tank and try to get a good draft pick because the Raptors have always drafted pretty well. We've had some good success in the draft. So I think you have to do that. That's the only way. I don't see any free agents lined up to go to Toronto. I don't see it.
Sacramento traded De'Aaron Fox to San Antonio with the help of the Bulls.
Yeah, that's huge.
The trade deadline is coming up. We expect Jimmy Butler's going to get traded somewhere.
Did you hear what he said? Oh, I don't want to go to Golden State.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Shut up, Jimmy
I
Butler.
did not hear that.
Shut up and go away.
Yeah,
I
you
actually
should-
I can't listen to Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, he's one of the guys that is the problem with.
And this is a pro NBA episode. We haven't
I know.
talked any
Nope.
negativity.
True.
But after what we've seen last weekend,
Yeah.
does any trade surprise you involving anyone now, or do you expect any other big name player?
The
to
only
get
one that
moved?
would surprise me would be Wemby, but that's not going to happen, obviously, because they just made the trade to get De'Aaron Fox, which is a legit piece. He's really good, so he'll be a great point guard for. I guess he's the 2 guard now because you have Chris Paul. So, I assume they'll get better, but no trade would surprise me. I mean, maybe Jokic is untouchable,
Giannis.
obviously. Giannis, sure. Well, even then though, is Giannis more untouchable than Luka was for Dallas? No.
Boy.
So.
Question.
I don't know. But the Lakers need to add a couple big pieces. So watch that. That'll happen. We're going to win, I think.
No, you're not.
LeBron's going to snag another chip before
Because
the
the
career's
Canadian
over.
MVP is going to shut that door on you. I
would love to see that.
I watched Oklahoma City
great.
play on the weekend. They're a wagon, as the kids like to say. And Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, just give him the MVP right now. Why not?
Yeah.
Is he the guy?
I saw them play a game. I didn't see them this
For sure
weekend,
he
but
is.
I saw them play a game. Was it last week when he dumped 50 on somebody? He's unreal.
I put some money on it back when we talked, like in, I don't know, August or something. And my Bet365 account's just begging me to cash out with him, and I'm not doing it.
Yeah, no, I hear you.
Should have put more. Put more.
My,
you know?
my Play Now account, they're same thing. It's like, you sure you don't want to cash out now? Because, yeah, I got him as MVP. So, yeah.
Who's
Yeah.
going to push him for that? Like, I think you might as well just give him the trophy
Well,
now.
Jokic, because
Yeah, Jokic.
Yeah.
But no, I don't know if they want to give it to him 4 times. So I doubt they will. But Jokic is this is an interesting stat for everyone. Nikola Jokic on the Denver Nuggets, his team when he's on the floor is first in almost every category, the main ones. You know, on the main offensive categories, the Denver Nuggets are first. When he's off the floor, they're dead last.
I heard that.
Wow.
I didn't see all the different stats where they are, but I did
I'll
hear
have to
that
find it and
number,
send it to you
though.
guys.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So I mean, you make a case that he
You
is
talked
the
about your
MVP.
Bet365 account?
Yeah.
What were the Lakers when you bet them to win?
I have not placed a bet this year. I should have.
Oh, okay.
I have not placed a bet, but now it's probably not so good because they probably would have been like 2,000. But no,
Oh, yeah, they've shot up big
Yeah.
time, yeah.
the only futures I had was SGA winning MVP.
Interesting. Well, we'll follow up next month. There won't be any more trades.
And how do people find out about Who Play?
Hooplybasketball.com,
There you
best
go.
place.
All right.
That sounds like a good spot. All right. Thank you so much for doing this.
Okay, thanks, guys.
See ya.
Go Lake. No, I can't.
Yeah.
I can't. Celtics fan from way back. Can't.
Are
do
you
it.
really?
Well,
I
it
did
was,
not know that.
It was grade 8. I had a choice. Are you a Magic Johnson guy or a Larry Bird guy?
See, I thought
went
you
with
would
Bird.
be living in Ontario. I thought you would have been one of those Pistons guys. Bad boy Pistons. Really?
I don't like any Michigan teams. None. Red Wings? Nope. Pistons? Nope. Tigers?
Okay.
Back then, I kind of liked them. Anyway, probably more than you guys needed to know about me. Anyway, stick around. More to come.